Welcome back to another quick review. Today we are talking about Shin Megami Tensei 5. This is a game that shows that you don't have to be a longtime fan of the franchise to still enjoy it. Shin Megami Tensei 5, I didn't really get into the franchise until early 2019. Of course, Joker had been announced for Smash, and I was like, okay, what is this game that he comes from? Because I had never heard of Persona or Shin Megami Tensei at that point. And so I went and watched a Let's Play, and then I got so addicted to Persona 5 that I went and watched a Let's Play of Persona 4, SMT 3, SMT 4, and all of those, because at the time I didn't have the resources or the consoles and blah 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 to be able to play those games. All I had was at the time was an Xbox and a Switch. My Xboxes don't have Atlas games on them, and the Switch also at the time didn't have the Atlas games on it. But then Shin Megami Tensei 5 came out, and I got it day one, and let me just say, it is a really good game. If you can put aside the story issues, which I will get into, if you can put aside the story issues, it is a really great game. The combat, the puzzle solving, the difficulty is off the charts. It's like, this is probably one of the hardest games I've played, because like other games of the SMC series, when it comes to the turn system and redoing a turn and blah blah blah, if played correctly, you could either annihilate an enemy in one turn, or an enemy can annihilate you in one turn, and they could be able to chain their attacks together, and there's nothing you can do about it. It is one of the most difficult games I've ever played, but I love it. It is also one of the most visually stunning games that I've played on Switch, because Switch, of course, is not known for having the greatest graphic quality and frame rate, blah blah blah. And yes, SMT5 does have the issue where I'm having it run having it run docked, playing on my TV, and if you could hear my Switch while playing it, SMT5 sounded like it was going to kill my Switch. It's bad. But it still looks great. It does have some frame issues, but it looks great. The music's great. Has one of my favorite soundtracks in all of games. And the characters are all great. Now the story. Here's the thing about the story, right? I feel like this is a game in which you have to put story aside to enjoy it, because the story is good. It has a good, decent story with, God and the devil going at each other, and supposedly the devil killed God and blah blah blah. It's a really good story that has depending on how you do the ending, can make or break the game for you. Now that is an issue. It's like, depending on your ending, it could make or break the game for you. I did say the characters are great, but they don't get like so much interaction, and they don't get their moments, if you know what I mean. Like, of course they don't get much interaction. It's a game about demons. It's a game about you recruiting demons, but I don't know. You just have to, in order to really enjoy this game, you have to put aside the story. There's not really much I can say about it without going into spoiler territory, because it is very hard to not spoil this game. But I would give this game about an 8 or a 9 out of 10, one of the two. I would recommend it to anybody if you could put aside the story aspect. Yeah. See ya.